little bit as she goes back. Certainly great fundamentals. Super tall player, 5'10". Definitely looks like she is left arm dominant for sure. Super wide, great wind up. And this is very interesting. I'd love to know her total background from early in her career, because as she goes back, her right arm is so wide back here, it barely folds to 90 degrees. And then as she starts down, does have a great transition, but it gets relatively narrow, so tons of lag. Of course, she hits it really far. Great stats. Ball striking and power, so tons of lag. Gets a little narrow coming in sometimes. But with all that lag, almost too much to some degree, where you can see this arm starting to bow out. And that arm gets trapped sometimes. It doesn't really have a chance to get into the body and release at the right time. And it finally gets into the body there after the impact zone. But with the combination of the club face and grip, she's certainly worked out the timing for that. Anyone who's tall really has to figure out the angles of their swing. And certainly, if she was tall enough early enough in her life, that's good. She can start to work on those angles. If you're a late grower, it's harder to do. But as she comes down, we can see the left arm in perfect position in terms of grip and club face. So the face is slightly more closed relative to the grip position and wrist position. We know it's slightly narrow coming in here, but look at the plane, just dead on. And there's that club face, perfect. Shaft, perfect. Right on the forearm. And like I said, with that left hand leading in that bowing action, now she's in perfect position with a square club face and a bowed grip, or bowed wrist rather, to just rotate through and release it. And once again, there are times where I'm sure that left arm getting out there away from the body and not folding quick enough can cause trouble. But clearly, she is figuring out how to make it work at the highest level. For this particular week, she said a change in mentality has been very helpful, listening to Bubba Watson talk about being less perfectionistic, or making it to where golf isn't the only thing in your life, putting it in perspective. And maybe that's given her better rhythm, because her rhythm is amazing. She doesn't look like she's trying to overpower the ball, although she's killing it. She just looks like she's in great rhythm.